Prime Minister Kamla Persad says several councillors have asked the party's executive to consider delaying local government elections. This following the UNC's defeat in the recent Chaguanas West by-election. However, the defeated UNC candidate for the Chaguanas West by-election, Khadija Amin, will head a team to look at the reasons behind the loss to Jack Warner. Sherilyn Lewis has more.
Prime Minister Kamla Persad said among the many issues discussed with members of the United National Congress executive was the possibility of postponing local government elections. She said while she is not in favour of a delay, she will be guided by the reality on the ground.
And a very interesting issue that arose but no decision has been taken is the issue of whether the local government elections should be delayed. So that they are councillors and they were very concerned about that particular issue. Several of them spoke and asked whether it is we would want to consider delaying the local government elections. Other than that, as I say, a lot of passion, a lot of pain from some, and suggestions as to the way forward. These include what I suggested as being a national conversation for improving both the party issues as well as the governance issues.
And should there be a need for delay, Mrs. Persad said, it will only require a simple majority in Parliament.
Some of the arguments being put forward as to why we should delay it. Some of the arguments being put forward is firstly, the issue of the constitutional reform that is being pursued at the moment. That report is due to come in shortly. The issue of local government reform, that white paper is now on the cabinet desk, so we would need time if we so decide to legislate for that. And thirdly, a very compelling reason that is being now advanced is coming from the words of the President, that the referendum be held at the same time as the local government elections on the issue of the CCG.
The Prime Minister said the party also discussed the Chaguanas West by-election defeat to the Independent Liberal Party.
Our intention is really to be back out on the pavement, in the villages, in the churches, in the mosques, out there, rather than just sitting in the high offices up and down. I mean, these big government offices, they're important, but it is a connection with the people that we need to reconnect. From the Chaguanas West by-election, one of the lessons coming out is the disconnect that there was. And what had happened in Chaguanas West, being that there was an elected MP there, the party did not really go back into Chaguanas West because we left the work up to the elected MP. That is a mistake we must not ever make again.
The UNC candidate in the election, Khadija Amin, will head a team to analyse what went wrong.
Out of the executive meeting, I have set up a small team, such as basically like an audit team for us to do an in-depth drill-in to seek further analysis as to what happened in Chaguanas West. And that team will be led by Ms. Khadija Amin, together with others from the executive and elsewhere, for us to go in and really drill down as to what happened. This will guide us, of course, in our strategies for other elections that may come.
Sherilyn Lewis, Senior.